Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, scrolling endlessly through your phone, and suddenly wondering, why does finding love feel so impossible for me? Maybe you see couples on social media, or hear about friends meeting someone special, and you start to question if you're the only one struggling. That, "is it just me?" feeling can be so isolating, but it's actually more common than you think. You're not alone in this. So many of us are feeling lost, confused, or even a little defeated in today's dating maze. It's like everyone's playing a game where the rules keep changing, and nobody handed you the playbook. The truth is, dating today can feel overwhelming and exhausting. There's pressure to be witty, charming, and always available, but also to protect your heart and not get too invested too soon. It's a lot to juggle, and it's no wonder so many people feel burnt out. Take my friend Chloe, for example. She's smart, funny, and genuinely kind. But she feels stuck. She spends hours swiping through profiles, goes on dates that feel more like job interviews than real connections, and often feels like she's performing instead of just being herself. It's draining, and it leaves her wondering if she's doing something wrong. But Chloe's story isn't unique. I hear versions of it all the time, from friends, co-workers, even strangers online. The details might change, but the core feeling is the same. Dating feels harder than ever. And here's something important. It's not your fault. The world has changed, and so has the way we meet and connect with people. The landscape of dating is almost unrecognizable compared to just a generation ago. Our parents or grandparents might have met at school, at work, or even in the grocery store. Now, our world is digital and global. On the surface, it seems like it should be easier to meet someone. But in reality, the endless options and constant swiping can make things feel even more complicated and less personal. If you're feeling hopeless or discouraged about love, take a deep breath. You're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. It's okay to feel frustrated, and it's okay to take a step back when you need to. Let's take a moment to unpack why dating feels so tough in 2025. There are so many factors at play. Technology, social expectations, even the way we communicate has shifted. It's not just about finding someone, it's about navigating a whole new world. We'll look at our phones, our fears, and what's really going on in our culture. We'll talk about the pressure to present a perfect image, the anxiety of ghosting, and the fear of missing out on something better. The first step to making a change is understanding the challenge. When we know what we're up against, we can start to find real solutions and new ways to connect. And here's the good news. Real connection is still possible. Despite all the noise and confusion, people are still finding love, building relationships, and creating meaningful bonds. There's hope, and there's love out there for all of us. It might take time, and it might look different than you expected, but it's real, and it's worth searching for. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. So many people are walking the same path, facing the same challenges, and hoping for the same things. Let's figure it out together. We'll share stories, strategies, and maybe even a few laughs along the way. Ready? Let's dive in. Because this isn't just my story or your story. It's our story. And it's still being written, one connection at a time. Our phones connect us to everything, except each other. In a world where we can reach anyone, anywhere, at any time, we often find ourselves more isolated than ever. The irony is palpable. The very devices designed to bring us closer are driving us apart. Look around a coffee shop. Everyone's lost in their screens, headphones on, do not disturb mode activated. The hum of conversation has been replaced by the tapping of keys and the scrolling of screens. We sit together, yet we are miles apart. We use our phones to avoid awkwardness, but it makes us less approachable. The fear of an uncomfortable silence drives us to our screens, creating a barrier that keeps others at bay. We miss out on the chance encounters that make life rich and unpredictable. Those spontaneous moments, meeting someone in line, striking up a conversation, are disappearing. The magic of human connection is being replaced by the cold glow of our screens. We're losing the art of small talk, the joy of a shared smile with a stranger. Dating apps promised easy matches, but now it feels like a part-time job. The endless profiles, the constant swiping, the superficial connections. It's exhausting. What was meant to simplify our love lives has made them more complicated. Endless swiping, shallow chats, and ghosting leave us feeling disposable. The quest for the perfect match often leads to disappointment and a sense of emptiness. We're left wondering if genuine connection is even possible in the digital age. More choices, but less meaning. The paradox of choice leaves us paralyzed, unable to commit, always searching for something better. We are drowning in options, yet starved for real connection. We're so busy searching for the next best thing, we miss what's right in front of us. The constant distraction of our phones keeps us from being present in the moment, from appreciating the people and experiences around us. The digital wall is real. It separates us from the world, from each other, and even from ourselves. We are more connected than ever, yet we have never felt more alone. It keeps us scrolling, not connecting. The endless feed of information and entertainment is a poor substitute for real human interaction. We are addicted to the screen, but it leaves us unfulfilled. To find real connection, we have to look up from our screens. It's a simple act, but it can change everything. By being present, we open ourselves up to the world and the people in it. The world is waiting, if we're willing to see it. There is so much beauty, so much life to experience, if we just take a moment to look up and engage with the world around us. In 2025, nothing terrifies us more than being cringe. It's almost like there's an invisible rulebook we're all following, one that says, don't stand out, don't show too much, don't risk being the one everyone laughs at. The fear of being labeled cringe is so powerful, it shapes the way we talk, the way we act, and even the way we think about ourselves. We're so afraid of looking awkward or too eager that we hide our real selves. Double texting? Too cringe. We overthink every message, every emoji, every word, just to avoid seeming like we care too much. We'd rather leave someone on read than risk being seen as desperate or uncool. Saying you had a great time? Cringe. Complimenting someone just because you mean it? Also cringe. We've convinced ourselves that showing genuine excitement or affection is something to be embarrassed about. We play it cool but end up missing out on real connection. We sit in rooms full of people, scrolling through our phones, too afraid to say what we really feel. We keep our distance, thinking it'll protect us, but all it does is make us feel more alone. The truth? The things we call cringe, honest feelings, bold gestures, are what make us human. It's those moments of vulnerability when we let our guard down, that we actually connect with others in a meaningful way. Vulnerability is scary, but it's the only way to build intimacy. When we open up, we give others permission to do the same. That's how trust is built, and how friendships and relationships deepen. Some of my best memories are cringe. Giving a heartfelt gift, dancing like nobody's watching, telling someone how much they mean to me even if my voice shakes. Those are the moments that stick with you, long after the embarrassment fades. These moments are pure joy. They're the ones we look back on and smile, the ones that make life feel real and vibrant. We need to reclaim them. We need to stop letting the fear of being cringe hold us back from living fully and loving openly. Being earnest isn't embarrassing, it's brave. It takes real courage to show up as yourself, to say what you mean, and to risk being misunderstood. Let's stop waiting for the other person to make the first move. Let's be the ones who reach out, who say, I miss you, who start the conversation. Let's be a little more cringe, and a lot more real. Let's laugh loudly, cry openly, and love without holding back. That's how you cut through the noise. That's how you find your people, the ones who appreciate you for exactly who you are. Show who you really are. Drop the mask, let your quirks shine, and don't apologize for caring too much. The right people will love you for it. Embrace the cringe because that's where the magic happens. Dating now feels like living on a reality show. Every date, every laugh, can end up online for the world to judge. TikTok and Instagram turn private moments into public content. The fear of going viral makes us self-conscious and less spontaneous. Relationships need privacy to grow. Quiet moments, inside jokes, space to be imperfect, but public scrutiny creates pressure and anxiety. Even celebrities like Robert Irwin feel it. Anything you do could be tomorrow's trending video. The pressure to be perfect is overwhelming. Real love isn't curated. It's messy, beautiful, and deserves to be protected from the spotlight. Don't let the world's opinions drown out your own heart. We've become homebodies, and who can blame us? Streaming, delivery, cozy blankets, home is easy, but staying in shrinks our chances of meeting new people. If we don't go out, we don't bump into anyone new. Our social circles get smaller, and serendipity disappears. Even when we do go out, our phones and headphones keep us in our own bubbles. The result? Social isolation. Meeting someone now takes real effort. The universe can't help if you never leave the house. You don't have to give up cozy nights in, but you do have to be intentional. Say yes to invitations, try new things, and step out of your comfort zone. Love won't knock on your door, you have to open it. In a world obsessed with perfection, authenticity is your secret weapon. People crave realness, not filters or games. Show up as yourself, quirks, passions, nerves and all. Vulnerability is magnetic. Don't hide what makes you unique. It's what draws the right people in. Being honest about what you want saves time and heartache. As Robert Irwin says, don't change who you are for anyone. Authenticity acts as a filter. It repels the wrong people and attracts the right ones. True connection comes from being real, not perfect. Be brave, be honest, be you. The right person will love the real you. That's where love begins. Lead with your true self. Celebrities might seem to have dating figured out, but they face the same struggles, just with more eyes watching. One dance on TV, and the internet decides you're a couple. Real relationships get buried under rumors and public pressure. Breakups and heartbreaks play out for millions to see. But we also witness their moments of real love, engagements, weddings, and joy. Fame doesn't protect anyone from heartache or hope. The human heart is the same everywhere. Seeing stars navigate dating reminds us, we're all in this together. Their struggles and triumphs are just like ours. You're not alone in feeling dizzy. So, what can you actually do? Here's your 2025 dating game plan. Be proactive. Love won't find you on the couch. Say yes to invitations, join groups, and do what you love. Meeting people through shared interests is natural and low pressure. When you're out, put your phone away. Make eye contact. Smile. Be approachable. Tap into your network. Let friends know you're open to meeting someone. Friends are better matchmakers than any app. And don't forget, embrace the cringe. If you like someone, tell them. Make the first move. Sincere gestures build real relationships. Be bold, be earnest. Small acts of bravery matter. Dating is about connection, not perfection. Your heart will thank you for showing up. Go for it. The real goal isn't just finding a partner, it's building a happy, fulfilling life. A relationship can add to your joy, but it's not the whole picture. Happiness starts with you. Find contentment in your own company. When you're happy single, you radiate confidence. Self-care is essential. Find what recharges you, whether it's surfing, painting, or quiet walks. Don't obsess over finding the one. Enjoy the journey. Every date teaches you something about yourself. Be patient and open-hearted. Some dates will be great, some won't, and that's okay. Build a life you love, filled with friends, hobbies, and joy. Be authentic, be brave, and stay open to possibilities. When you focus on your own happiness, you create a life worth sharing. Love yourself first.